J.O. on the beat. Ready? What's up, everybody? I'm James.
I'm Marcellus.
And it's a kickback.
Yes, sir.
You know what time it is. You know what we came to do.
Hey, back like we never left.
Yeah, so, of course, we're going to set the vibe first. Shout out to our sponsor, ItsTheWhittleThings. She posts marijuana reviews, she posts positivity quotes, and she posts very vulnerable just dialogue posts that helps you reflect on your own situation to help you grow and move forward as a person as well.
Facts.
So shout out to It's the Whittle Thing. She's on Facebook and Twitter at It's the Whittle Thing. So if you just need that boost, just need to see a boost or a post every once in a while about some positivity stuff, be sure to give her a follow or like her Facebook page. And last time, It's the Whittle Things on Facebook and Instagram. With that said, our set the vibe for today is good judgment comes from experience. Experience comes from bad judgment.
I like that. It's just, it's very true. The statement is true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that good judgment can also be taught?
Yeah, I mean, I agree that it can be taught, but you know, when it comes down to it, the person, you live and you learn.
Facts, yeah.
So, you could think at the time, yeah, this was a good choice, but you know, ultimately, it's like, no, it wasn't.
Yeah, like a few months from now, I'm like, damn it, why I do that?
Yeah, so it was like
so,
that was a bad call kind of thing. So that's where your experience comes from.
Absolutely.
And that's how you can kind of expect to move forward in those situations. Not that we gave an example, but you know, we all got them, whether it's relationships,
schoolwork.
you don't
think too hard about that.
Yeah. So I like it though, because if you did, like, it's like, because no, don't ever say you took a loss. Like, I feel like that's been ingrained in us. Like, a L is for lesson, as far as music go. So that's kind of how I look at that. It's similar to
I like that.
So
I like that.
I mean, it's in a lot of the music nowadays. So it's kind of like I gotta win. You know, that's a good judgment. But would I got that win if I didn't learn that first lesson with getting that first L? So I see a lot of similarity in that. But yeah.
No, I feel that. It definitely resonates with everything that we're going through in life right now.
Yeah.
Know?
Yeah.
I definitely.
Wow.
Facts. Well, man, fucking life's just been crazy right now. Like, the world is just on some other shit lately.
Yeah, I just read about the shooting on the East Coast.
Which one? As I said, which one?
Yeah, that's super unfortunate that it is a which one. Like, the world just opened up and they just couldn't wait.
Bro, do you think that, like, correlates with each other? Like, now that the world's opened up and, like, niggas is just like, oh, I've been in the house too long. I gotta get my shit off.
Yeah. Like, all right, let's speak on the Atlanta shooting. Because that's the one I'm most informed on as far as, like, reading the news articles and just paying attention to that investigation.
Yeah.
He was just having a bad day.
Which is so wild, like, bro.
Man.
Go smoke a cigarette.
Yeah, like, smoke some weed. Like, what the fuck?
I don't smoke cigarettes, but goddamn, calm yourself down.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Drink a beer, man. Like,
yeah. Just sit your ass at home. Like, go to your favorite bar.
He had a bad day. That's just, it blows my mind that they actually say that about him. Like,
yeah, like even the police officers like quoted that. Like, y'all, like, that's some shit. Like, what?
He had a bad day. Like,
what? Man, for every bad, I don't have a bad day and think, let me go end lives of other people. Man. And it was a sexualized fantasy as well.
Well, oh, really?
Yeah, well, that's why he targeted.
A massage parlor?
Well, that race of women, because he has fantasies.
Jesus.
That was like, yeah, it's like a sexual preference.
Well, wasn't it out of massage parlor though, right?
Yeah. But it was Asian women that.
Yeah.
And that's,
please stop the Asian hate.
Yeah.
Hashtag whatever.
We do. I do support that like fully. There's a lot of, you know, just like when it's, you know, when we want people to fight for Black empowerment movement. You know, I support that too, even though they do discriminate against us sometimes. But you know, that's a lot of that shit is just so ingrained and.
It's a generational thing.
Yeah, and
sometimes it might not be them. It may be something that their great grandparents.
Yes.
So we can't be too hard on everyone who is that way.
Yeah, you gotta give people a chance to grow. But yeah, stop Asian hate. But the shootings it's crazy, bro. Cause like, let's say the world's been open for like 2 weeks, maybe. Like,
If that, like,
there's been 3 or 4 shootings already.
Atlanta, this is that I know of. Atlanta, somewhere in Colorado, and then I think last night or today in Virginia.
Yeah, see, that's nuts. That's crazy.
And when was the Atlanta one on Thursday, something like that?
Yeah, bro. It just I don't know. I don't remember the exact date.
Well, it hasn't even been a week. I know that.
Yeah,
So,
it's crazy that. So and to me, all right. So it's also like maybe this is a thing because they're trying to really take gun. Like I know people are like they're trying to take our guns and stuff and stuff like that.
good impression.
Yeah, but it's like I really think they are trying to take people's guns. I think that is a real thing. But I'm also not on Facebook like throwing out bullshit, but saying they are trying to take your guns because this is and this. But it does look that way because why the fuck does this keep happening?
And it's like simultaneously
Yes.
together at the right time.
Yes.
Like
This shit is coordinated. It has to be.
Cause didn't they just pass a law when a black woman got handcuffed?
Oh, see,
detained?
that's a whole different fucking situation. That was to suppress voters. So at Georgia, because you know Georgia was one of the last states that Biden needed to win.
Yeah.
You're no longer allowed to give food or water to people standing in line.
What?
And the only black representative they had arrested and removed, so she couldn't even vote against it.
Glasses. Wow.
Yeah.
That was my fucking wow.
Yeah.
That's just.
But that
It's like it's just so obvious to where it's like it's normal.
yeah, to them, but I don't know.
Even to us, like even us looking in, like this shit happens now.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
that's a fair point. Yeah, because it definitely is like you should have known type shit. Like
why'd you waste your time going there? Like you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
It's just keeps continuing to happen and happen and happen. And that's why I don't watch the news. I try not to read Facebook links because like I hate having that shit on my mind all day. Like that shit,
Yeah, it's heavy.
it makes me sad. It's super heavy, bro.
Yeah, it's heavy.
Especially like being a father, bro. Like us raising children in this
Yeah.
crazy world. It's like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Do I even want to bring more children in this world? Like
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, like
That's a thought I constantly have, like, because my daughter was, you know, not planned. Not that you can really plan for kids, but my daughter wasn't planned. But I was at a point in my life where it was like, okay, I don't think I'm gonna have kids because the world's too ugly to have kids.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Now that my daughter's here, it's like, how do I protect her, but also let her live her life?
It's so hard, bro. I remember being like 19. I went to a concert in Chicago, and I took the train there. My mom was so worried because like a week before that, a train got hijacked, and like a bunch of passengers. This was like in a different state, but like
Yeah.
still, it's a train. And she called like every other hour. I was like, Mom, why you trimming so hard? Like, yeah, I'll be alright. Now I get it.
Yeah.
It's fucking scary out here,
Yeah.
bro. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, my daughter starts school next month. I'm just like, yeah, get my mornings back to myself.
Yeah.
At the same time, man, I kind of just want to homeschool.
Yeah.
It's shit wild out here, bro.
Yeah, I actually made that joke, like, I was, because our kids are relatively the same age, so it's like, as they're, you know, I'm asking questions, like, when do I sign up, because I don't fucking know, when do I sign up for preschool and stuff like that, and I was literally like, I might just fuck around just homeschool her, like, my job is from this time to this time, like, I might just fuck around, just, you know, but...
See, everybody was doing it during the pandemic, why couldn't I do it?
Yeah, you feel me?
Like,
so...
I know we're still aware here.
Yeah.
The right history, dude.
You feel me?
Well, it's like, well, like, what do we do? Especially, like, as they get older to, like, middle school and high school. Now, there's more school shootings. I don't think we have any yet, thankfully, but, like...
And Quincy, it's a lot of bomb threats, which is so random to me.
What? Were you here for that?
Yeah, I've been here for one at QJHS and QHS before I moved. There was, yeah.
I was here for the one at the junior high. I was just like, I remember thinking to myself, who the hell brings a bomb to school?
Yeah.
This is before school shootings were widely popular, but like,
yeah.
Who brings a bomb to school to kill? Like, I literally cannot wrap my head around this shit. Like, I try to like put myself in that person's shoes, and I understand like some kids maybe got bullied and hard day at home. I get that. It's like, what the fuck did everyone else do? There's teachers, there's principals, there's other students.
Yeah, there's people in like similar positions as you that don't want to be here type shit. Like, but it's like they get up every day and they try, and you want to make that choice for them.
Like, you play the judge and the executioner. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, let a nigga live.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like,
But like, so as a father, I think about that too, because as they transition to that,
yeah.
like, cause your kids are in daycare, right? Or they have a babysitter, correct?
They have a babysitter, yeah.
Yeah. So Naomi has a daycare, and they post updates and stuff like that, but they're not gonna do that when she's at school.
Yeah.
So that for me, that's gonna be like some getting used to. Cause
like I have cameras in my home, so I can check in and see what they're doing. I can do that like when she goes to school. You know, like,
and outside of like the shootings and stuff, it's like now we have to consider about other people, like you were just saying, like people are bullied, and you don't know how teachers are actually going to treat your kid, like
for real, like
because I watched Bias, and I'm not gonna say his name, but to one of my best friends, like not necessarily a bad student, but definitely he had attention of all the other students. Not that he was doing anything in particular to get their attention.
Mm-hmm.
He's just a black kid.
Right.
Had an afro, would have braids sometimes, super athletic.
Yeah.
But it's like, people wanted to fuck with his hair. Why is he getting yelled at because people won't leave his hair alone? Why are you yelling at him and he's yelling at them to not leave him alone? That's backwards to me.
Should he not stand up for himself?
Yeah, so it's like he's getting detention for sticking up for himself, for telling people to stay the fuck out of his hair, and you're yelling at him and hold on, that's backwards. You need to get them kids out of his fucking head.
Yeah.
Get
them in line.
Yeah, and as a kid, man, I won't lie. Like, to me, I never thought anything of it because, as selfish as it is, it wasn't me. Like,
I mean, but it's the truth, like, well.
Yeah, and as we're programmed and trained, is like, maybe you should just cut your hair. Maybe you should just. But it's like, growing up, it's like, no, that she was the leader of our class. She should have stuck up for him instead of disciplining him.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, is my daughter gonna have to deal with that?
Yeah, and like, especially like in my case, like I worry so much for my daughter, especially that her having Twitter columns like myself. Luckily for me, I grew up in the pre-internet era, so I didn't have to like get bullied online and niggas take straight to your face, which was hard, but I got through it.
Yeah.
Now, like, she has to worry about people in her face and online, possibly. Like,
just talking behind her back.
Well, that shit, it fucks with people's heads, like, especially females. I'm not trying to be sexist, but I believe that's true,
Yeah, no, I agree. I think they're known to make it known that they're being bullied for certain things, whereas males don't make it public.
Yeah.
So I think that's why it's like, yeah, especially for females. But I think we all go through it in a similar way. Females are just more open about it.
Facts.
But
thank you for saying that, because that's more likely true,
So with that, I agree. As far as the cyberbullying and stuff like that. So that's why for me, that's why the brotherhood is so strong with me.
Yeah.
All my nieces and nephews, because I have nieces and nephews as old as 7, and I have them as young as fresh out the oven type shit. You feel?
Yeah.
You feel me? So it's like okay, if we can teach them to be together, not necessarily. I don't need them to be in the friend groups, but I need them to be like, if you see some shit popping off with one person, I need you to have their back.
Yeah. Oh God.
And that and don't get me. I'm not out here making friends with people who have kids just for that reason. You feel me? But it's just like
it's nice to grow up with each other and watch our kids grow up with each other.
Yeah, because I'll on my own story, like if my sister or my brother were getting bullied while I'm 1 year older than my sister, 2 years older than my brother.
Right.
If one of them were getting bullied, I would be able to do something about it. I'm the oldest. I will check whoever the fuck I want. Like my stepsister, she had some dude was talking crazy about her in the locker room one time, and I checked him.
A dude?
Yeah, it was high school. Like we had just moved to Jacksonville. She's new. She's also a white girl, and she has black siblings now.
Yeah.
So she's dealing with
gang.
Yeah.
I had to say that. I had to say it.
So she's already dealing with some changes and things she's not from. She's
Absolutely,
from
yeah.
only child to fourth. You feel me? Yeah. So.
Damn. Yeah.
That living, she had other siblings on her dad's side. But anyway, this guy's in the locker room talking crazy. One of my homies catches wind and they tell me, so I'm like, what's good? And I check him.
Yeah.
She got upset with me, but I was like, I'm your big brother.
You know, like, do they used to this?
Yeah, like it or not, if motherfuckers out here trying to talk about you easy and all this other shit, I'm gonna check them.
Right off the gate.
Yeah, and it's like, she got mad with me, and at the time I was like, why are you mad with me? He said, I didn't say what he was saying, but I was like, you're mad at me? I'll never do this shit again. That's me just being mad, reacting emotionally. But it's like, if someone was to ever talk crazy about any of them, it's a wrap. I'm on their ass.
Yeah.
Because who the fuck are you?
Right.
And, even Jaleel, my brother, not my youngest brother, but my brother, he was like, people only refer to me as James's brother. I was like, tell him your fucking name then.
Yeah.
Tell him your name. Stick up for yourself. And if they don't do that, be like, just stop answering them because you're not James' little brother. You're Jaleel Khamis.
You're your own. You're your own man.
And that's the camaraderie I want to build with all of our friends and all of my nieces. I say nieces and nephews because I care for them in that sense. Like,
absolutely.
If they need something, all my friends know if I got it, they got it.
Right.
So I'm really big on that.
It was 2 weeks ago for some diapers. Like, it's a blessing that we are able to do that, because not everyone has that. So I am really grateful to have family that would do that for one another,
Yeah. Because it's rare. And I didn't know how rare it was until after school, because this is a little left field, but black fraternities and white fraternities. Yeah. When white fraternities, when they graduate, they kick it with their clique from that fraternity.
Uh-huh.
They don't really do anything else as far as, but black fraternities, that shit's for life.
Yeah.
I know people in A5A that are still go to cookouts every year. They're still heavily involved with each other. They check in on each other. They mentor, all this other stuff. And all my friends who are in other, white fraternities, I'm like, have you talked to any of your brothers? And he's like, no.
No.
What do you mean no? You paid all that fucking money.
I thought this was a grown head.
Yeah, to be associated with those guys. And you don't even talk to...
I'm not trying to get too much on topic, but do you have to pay to get into, those sororities and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah. You pay dues, and then you have to pay for all that other shit. Which, that's why people, give them shit like you're buying your friends. But I will never see it like that because, to me, and I wish I had this kind of knowledge at the time when I was on campus.
Right.
Because I decided I wanted to join a little late, and then I had a kid, so I wasn't able to do it. But it's the networking that comes with it. That's really what you're paying for. You're paying for your friends. That's a childish way to look at it, but it's like, man, if my frat brother is a manager of, I'll say this. I got a homie who works at State Farm. He got put on by one of the brothers in a fraternity.
That also worked at State Farm?
Yeah, that he's like the hire. I don't know his exact position, but let's just say he's the hiring manager.
Yeah.
That's what you paid for. You paid for that connection.
And now he has a whole career off top.
That's what you paid for. So you're not. I mean, don't get me wrong. You are with these people a lot. So you do.
Become friends.
And
off the red. Might as well.
Because they do formals and they do activities on campus together. You're around these people, so of course something's gonna build from that. But it's. So I think of every year, I just sent the group chat the Memorial Day. Every year, Gus Macker, no Gus Macker, I do the barbecue, bro.
Every year.
So it was I let everybody know, and it's everybody comes, kids all play together, we all kick it,
And it sets a vibe.
And
it sets a vibe.
Yeah, and that's why good vibes in my eyes is such a big thing to me because that's my family, that's my brotherhood, I try to explain this to people I have my dad, I have his mom, and then, my biological mom is in Chicago, but it's my friends are really what drives me. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
So to me, those barbecues are my family reunions.
Yeah.
I go around bragging I'm the favorite uncle. So, because like when my nieces and nephews come see me, it's name, how you doing, it's talking to them, it's getting it's all that to me. So it's like we have our own sort of fraternity with that. You know, not everybody's close to each other. Everybody has their cliques. You know, and when one of us are looking for a job,
we hit the chat.
Yeah, we hit the group chat like what's hiring.
And then someone will be like, oh yeah, my job's hiring for this and that. Oh, this job's hiring for this. And like you said, networking. We're all just networking with each other, trying to put each other on to further our lives. So,
but back to how that plays in our kids' lives, I think that's big for them to have these relationships as well, for in case shit does pop off at school, because
it does give me a peace of mind knowing that like once they get older, like my always gonna be with my always just gonna be with them. Shorty's like and Brandon handles them. Everybody's gonna be around each other at some point. So like I know soon I'll never be alone. So that does give me peace of mind at night when I go to sleep. I do appreciate all my homies for that.
Yeah. That's something I will never take for granted because goddamn.
Goddamn. Well, rest in peace to those lives that were lost in those tragic cities, because that shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
And I hope all those guys that did the city burn in hell.
Yeah, I hope they get their time, but that's definitely a Now, let me not get on my conspiracy shit, but
do your research. I'll say that. This is like that type of channel, but it is fishy. Something fishy is in the water. You know what I'm saying?
It always is. They not to change the subject and kind of backtrack a little bit. I think divide and conquer has always been the name of the game for our country.
It's monopoly.
Because if you think about it, like I was just having this conversation with someone, and I was like, there's more racist white people that don't know black people than there are racist white people that know black people. You can like there's interviews of people saying I fucking hate niggers.
Yeah.
How many do you know? None. How do you know you hate someone then?
Yeah.
You hate them off what the media puts out there. Who controls the media?
Yeah.
So not the government, but who's in the government? People affiliated with the elite that get paid to put in those positions. So, you know, the people backing their campaigns and putting them in front of you to vote for them.
Yeah.
Like,
since we're on this weird topic, have you seen that Lil Nas X video?
I have not, but
have you heard about it?
Yeah. So
I haven't seen it. I don't want to watch it. No offense, but
he makes great music. But that's just one of those. Yeah, Panini was fired. Hey Panini, don't you be a meanie. He makes great music, bro. That shit is fire. That shit is fire.
He lost me up in that Old Town Road shit.
Oh, that's not even his best song, bro. I think that was just
good money.
I think they are pushing an agenda to make black males not look masculine. I do believe that's a thing.
So yeah.
I do think that's the thing. But with that said, I saw a tweet that was like, it was obviously fake because she was like, my son said this Lil Nas X video is gonna make me gay. It was like a conversation between a mom and her son, and and he was like, people think this is gonna make me gay, and the son was like, well, can't I just watch like a Meg Thee Stallion video to make me straight then? And she's like, my son's so smart type shit, but it's like, that's not really how that works.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what he said. He's like, that's not how it works, is it? Because couldn't I just watch a Meg Thee Stallion video to make me straight? If that was the case.
Yeah.
And so.
What was that? The WAP video, whatever.
Yeah, just any of those. So I think there is an agenda because the togetherness that we've had over these last couple of years, it's threatening to a system that we're not supposed to be a part of.
Designed against us.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, they're gaining on this. Let's do something.
Yeah, but if you ask a racist white man how many black people he knows, not knows of. Oh, he was in my class.
Yeah, like actually knows.
Yeah, like got to knows his family. Because I don't remember this guy's name. There's a guy's name. He would like get to know KKK members. He was a light skinned black man.
You talking about the movie?
It was a real thing too. Like
the blacksmith. There is a movie kind of like what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar. But I watched a short clip and then I watched a documentary on YouTube about this guy. He would meet Klansmen and talk and discuss with them, and they would be like, I'd never met a black man. You know, they would become friends over years, and those white men would leave the Klansmen because they would get to know a real black man outside of what is put on the media.
Yeah.
And that's so crazy to me. You don't even know, but you're so quick to say, I hate niggers. Yeah.
It's a trip, bro. It really is. Like, even like, it's like I said, it's all about the media portrayal of us. It's like, they used to paint us as animals.
Yeah.
Now they want to paint us as
gay. Or not masculine.
Which we're not trying to be anti-gay or offensive or anything.
Oh, not at all.
Like,
not at all.
do your thing, brother.
Yeah.
But it's like, what are you trying to make?
Yeah.
What are you trying to paint us as? Like,
yeah. It's unfortunate that is my perception, I want to say, because I do have friends. So, but it's like, if you pay attention to what's being pushed, it's gang violence. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know.
Hear about.
And I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah. All right. So, my strong suit is music. Let's focus on music, bro. J. Cole doesn't drop that often. What does J. Cole talk about? Kendrick doesn't drop that often. What does Kendrick talk about? Big Sean doesn't drop that often. What does Big Sean talk about?
Detroit 2 is fire, by the way.
You feel me? So let's pay attention to the game.
Yeah.
Who's dropping all the time and who isn't?
Yeah.
Those are the most notable characters in the music industry.
Yeah.
All right, we can even bring up Drake. Drake is a light skin. No offense, because that doesn't take anything away. But there is a prejudice when it comes to
This is stupid, by the way.
Yeah, it is stupid because he's still a black man at the end of the day.
I always thought it was like a joke at first. You like scared or whatever, but it's actually a real thing.
It's a real thing.
Like
divide and conquer. They pin us against each other.
Yeah.
And then pin everyone else against us.
So we automatically lose.
Yeah.
In whatever fight.
Yeah. So the world is a crazy place, and it's just it's just up to us to like pay attention. That's all it is. Pay attention.
Without fucking going crazy on one another, you know, like. But I think we do need to remind ourselves, like, dude, this is just life. At some point, like, you know, we can't just always. We can't be scared all the time. Yeah, like fear is a real thing. Like me, man, I get really bad social anxiety, and I know it's crazy since I throw concerts and I try to throw parties and shit like that. Yeah. But I get really bad social anxiety, so it's like I used to not be able to go to Walmart without headphones. Yeah. You know, I've already explained that I couldn't wear a do-rag, even though I just want some fucking waves in my hair, but I didn't wear a do-rag out in public. Yeah. So it was like when I learned the history on dreadlocks and stuff like that, I really applaud you. I applaud everybody that embraces their culture like that. Because for a long time, I couldn't even wear a do-rag to get waves. I couldn't even really go out to do shit. Like, you should see the looks I did with my hair, though. Yeah. Like, my jaw always got looked at, but, like, I feel the intensity ever since I let my hair grow out. Yeah. Which is weird, because, it's just my hair, you know?
And that...
Well, to them, it's even more of a threat.
Yeah, it's a negative stereotype associated with black men, but it's like if you see a white guy with dreads, you think hippie.
Yeah, weed.
Yeah, acid, like
groovy, man.
Yeah.
And it would be that, but like, how you know that's like the same thing for me?
Yeah,
it's not, but like, it could be, you know.
Yeah, so I guess to kind of move on from that is how do we overcome? We do this shit anyway.
It's. In all honesty, it's a never-ending battle, to be honest. Yeah. So.
Yeah, because
for me, it's all about like trying to do this, trying to like maintain our brotherhood, teach our kids how to maintain brotherhood.
The importance of it.
Love ourselves. A lot of people don't love themselves, and that's the biggest problem.
Yeah.
Love yourself. I love myself. James loves himself. It's not always easy at times, but we have to like continue to do that and preach that for one another. Fucking love your family. Like, if you have a religion, do your thing. Like, quit like other people's judgment or cloud bothering.
Or the media. Get the fuck off your phone.
Turn off the news.
Like,
This is
if you
trash.
feel like you're having a breakdown, stop smoking weed. Stop drinking.
I had to do that, to be honest.
You have to go through that cleanse.
Yeah, I had to quit smoking weed for a while just because I was like, not trying to get super negative, but like, I was always thinking about like the world ending and like the world just going to shit, because shit is fucking crazy out here. So
Yeah.
I just stopped smoking weed for a while.
And that's all they talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I respect, like, I stopped drinking for a while. Like, now I really don't even drink, like, this is my second beer, like, I'll probably call it night
Yeah.
after this.
Like, basically just know who you are and respect your own boundaries.
Yeah.
And don't let the outside world cloud your mind. Because that's the biggest problem, I think. In my opinion, is like, there's so much negativity. That's all we have, man. There's no positive shit like this. We just keep eating the negative shit to it. Like, our brain just end up fighting itself.
Yeah.
And you have a mental breakdown because we saw someone have a bad day. And it's like, fuck, nah, I had a bad day, you know?
Yeah.
It's just never in this cycle, so we just gotta get off that shit. Just preach positivity if you can.
Yeah. And the thing is, we do our best to do that, but also understand feeling all feelings. I love that line, feeling all feelings.
That's
Because
hard.
it's, man, you have your good days, you have your bad days, and you have your days where you just can't leave the fucking bed.
And I wish I could sometimes.
Yeah, so, but it's like, we get up every day and we get after it,
Yeah.
you know? And it's
And you had to. I mean,
yeah, it's self-affirmations when you get out of the shower. It's telling yourself you look good. It's telling yourself, like, you can do this, you know? You have to speak those things into existence.
absolutely.
And it's like, and there's ways to get rid of the negative shit. Like, one thing I had to really do when I had my confidence issues back in 2012, 2013 was I used to write all the bad shit down and I'd throw it away or I set it on fire. And it's crazy how little.
That sounds crazy, though. I like that.
Bro, I love that shit. Like, I'll even do that shit now. Like, just because, like, if I'm having a bad day, like, there's days where I'm not nice to myself and it's like, why the fuck am I, you know, I'm nice to everybody else. Why am I not nice to myself?
Yeah.
So it's like, there's days where it's like, if I'm not being nice to myself, like, I will take it. I'll be like, I'll write all these negative thoughts and I'll be like, throw it away. And then I'll speak positive things into myself.
Yeah.
And, you know, and I also have a great support system and I am lucky to have that.
Yeah.
You know,
absolutely.
my brother Dre, he supports me. Shout out to him. He's on the East Coast. Wish him safety and all that stuff. I fucking love him. I was like, man, I'm just having a hard time. He called me and he was like, read this book, you know, go for a walk, just get out the crib type shit, you know. So I started reading those books. I went to the park today with my daughter, and it was just like, I'm doing those things.
Cute, by the way. That's all it's like.
Yeah, appreciate it. And then now it's like, now I had this thought, like, I'm not doing enough. My homie Joel hit me like, bro, I don't think you realize what the fuck you be doing, bro. Because he's like, my motherfucker's not waking up and being like, I'm bringing this person to town.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like, all right, you all right. He's like, yeah. So just keep going, bro. You good. Just keep going.
Absolutely.
And you know, I have a support system that is like, even if I have friends I don't talk to every day, I still have people like, if they see I'm down, it's instant. Yesterday I posted a snap like, my energy is just slow. We had that music workshop, and like I said, my social anxiety I be fucking drained, bro.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was just running on E, you know. I didn't really check in with people for a couple days and stuff like that, but I posted that snap, and I was just like, man, I hope y'all are good. I'm sending what I got left. Hope y'all are good. I had people check in on me, just, you know, refuel me kind of, instead of just self doing it.
Yeah.
And it was just really dope.
And you need that. I wish everyone had that support system. You know? A lot of people don't, but like, to those that do have it, embrace that.
Yeah, but there are are hotlines and shit like that you can call. I wish I had that information off top, but like, even if it's not organic, like anybody saying any type of, and that's why we do the Set the Vibe.
Yeah.
You know, it's the little things. That's why we shout it out, because, you know, it does take someone being like, okay, you fucked up, but you can get through it.
Yeah.
And that's why we push that. That's why we use her to set the vibe.
Better days are on the horizon.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So with that said, it's like you can power through any negative thing. You know, you just have to you have to decide.
You have to want to do it.
Yeah, you have to decide. And it's not even a want, because there's shit I don't want to do, but sometimes you just have to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just have to get up and do the shit, and Like I have the Macker stuff. KJ was like, I hate KJ. I was like, are we playing Macker this year? He's like, you said it would be pointless, and I was like, that don't sound like me, but it also does sound like me. So I was like, I mean, this is how every year goes. Woo, woo. You know, we never won, but it's like, do I really even want to do it? And it's like, I know it means a lot to my brother, and I know I'm gonna be mad if I don't do it. So it's so it's like, you know, I speak myself up. Okay, now it's a want, but it wasn't a want. I guess apparently when I said that. So now it's a want. So
that makes sense.
You know, and I know when it comes and I play, I'm gonna be happy I played.
Yeah.
You know, whereas I would be upset that I didn't get to play. I'd be on the sideline trying to coach somebody I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just, you can literally power through so much. You just have to be nice to yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to just get through it. And you can get through anything.
And be nice to others too.
That will take you a long way. Being nice to others, like
just because you might be feeling down, you don't know that good morning might just bring our whole person's day. Like I remember I was having a shitty day at work. It was fucking raining outside. Lady came up to me, hey, how are you? I'm good now.
Yeah.
You know, like put a little crack in my step now. Like you never know, like those little words, that little, oh, hey, how you doing type shit. I should go a long way. So, like, please spread love, spread kindness. You never know how others are doing. You know?
Yeah, and be careful what you put out there.
Because it will come back eventually.
Yeah, so just...
The universe always circles back around.
Karma is one thing, like, I 100% believe in. Like, even though there's, like, no, like, real, like, solid proof, like, I feel like if you genuinely do right by people and you do right by others, like,
good shit will happen.
The power will come back to you where things will start to go right for you. I didn't really believe in that. But to kind of, we just wanted to wrap that up because we did start out we started out down, but we didn't want to pick you guys up because this is a tough episode. We kept it real with some things, like in some of the things that they're putting out in front of you, you know.
It's a lie.
It's not necessarily a lie, but it's you know,
honestly,
and there's good shit happening too that they're not talking about. Don't get me wrong, they should highlight both, but there's also good shit, but the bad shit just sits out there a little longer.
And it's buzzworthy. That's all it is. I mean, it gets more clicks, it gets more views. Like, everybody wants to see the car crash. No one wants to see someone survive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but it's the truth. Like, go look up some happy shit. Go look at some dogs playing with the butterfly. That shit was cute, man.
Yeah.
You see that video? It made my day. Like, after seeing all that negative shit, it was nice to see something positive.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's switch gears.
Yeah. So just to pick you guys back up, that's how we wanted to end that kind of long segment of fatherhood and just putting our kids out in the world and, you know, what we've gone through and stuff like that. We just wanted to lift you guys up because we all want to empower you to get out there and get after your dreams, your goals, and stuff like that.
And that's what we're on, you know.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
Yeah. So with that said, this is also a pre-recorded show. We have Jaron Benton coming March 29th.
Hey.
And, you know, I'm super excited. You know, the ticket sales could be better, but I'm still very optimistic because I think we have a great lineup. We added GP Got It. That's the homie from Quincy, Illinois. So he's now on the bill, and that's that'll be a good addition as well. And then we still have like some of your favorites. We have Leo Tree, we have AB, we have Shy Songwriter, Cody J. Yeah, Cody J's coming back. We have Yak the Ruler performing. This is my first time working with Yak, but it's like it's still gonna be a good show, and I feel really good about it. There was times where I was like doubting it, but I still feel really good about it.
No, I'm psyched about it. I need
something to do. It's something to do.
I'm tired of the same old shit. I can't wait to hear some live music.
Yeah,
some good vibes.
It should be dope.
Because 21, you can drink, so come through.
Yeah, and you know, speak. I hope you guys speak to us because you know, it's Whitney from ItsTheWhittleThings will be there, and she's kind of in charge of meeting everybody, making everybody feel like they're good, like welcome. Because you know, I have people like, oh, we don't want to go, or I don't want to go because I don't have anyone to go with. Like, lucky for you, there's someone designated to like make you feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Outside of me, because I try to speak with everyone. Like even at the last showcase, there was people off to the side, and I would be like, "Hey, you guys enjoying the show?" You know, and stuff like that. And they would be like, "Oh, you put this on?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're like, "You're not. Why are you like?" They would be like shocked that I'm stopping to talk to them. I'm like, "No, yeah, like no, dog, you matter for real. Like I'm super glad you're here. Like I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Like, you know, add me on Snapchat, all that stuff."
That's kind of the whole point of why you did this, man. Like,
Yeah.
You want to like promote good shit around here. Like, bring local artists up, big them up, bring bigger artists here to us.
Yeah.
So let's just have a good time Monday. Fucking go up. I will.
Yeah, me too, bro. I'm really excited because I don't know. It just feels good to get back to it. Like Halloween was dope and it felt good, but I'm glad to be back to it. And I'm a fan of Jaren and his music since his Funk Volume days. Yeah. So I'm like, this is someone like I listen to. So I'm like really excited for it.
I'm new to him, but it would be better to hear like those songs live. You know?
Yeah, because that'll sell you. Yeah. A lot of times that'll sell you on someone. So.
So I'm definitely looking forward to it. I can't wait. So be there and be square, you did.
On God. And speak like we're nice people. we want you there, we want you to speak.
Yeah, I'm gonna be in the crowd talking about ass off, so you gotta look out for me. I'm gonna be trying to check the vibe, you know how to go.
You know what it is. But with that said, I'm James.
I'm Marcellus.
And it's a kickback.
Peace.